Hi guys, welcome back. We're gonna make this intro really quick because I just got a call and our pod is 8 minutes away finally. I have just been doing the final packing steps, literally just putting everything in random boxes. This is so far all of the boxes that I have brought out to the living room. I do have some more boxes just scattered throughout the house. We do have our storage in our back balcony on our master bedroom, so I need to bring those totes out. But yeah, I'm literally just cleaning, finishing up packing and prepping everything for tomorrow, because tomorrow is when we move everything into our pod. As you can tell, my face is all red. I'm literally sweating my ass off, you guys. Like, this has been hard doing this all by myself, but Tyler does fly in tonight, so he'll be here to help, of course. And then we do have some family members coming to help us tomorrow with moving everything. But yeah, you guys, this is the beginning of our moving vlog. This vlog will be the whole road trip, us moving everything into the pod, us arriving in our new state and everything like that. Right now I need to get outside and go meet outside with the pod guy so I can get the keys from him and everything like that and show him where to park it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna run outside real quick. Okay guys, it's been a few hours since the pod has gotten delivered and I've just been trying to do the last very few things, pack the last very few things that are left. We just went to dinner with my grandma the last time seeing her. So yeah, let me just give you guys an update on what's going on. That cube shelf is going to be going into the trash. There's more boxes. A box. That box I need to finish filling. That's gonna have like our pots and pans in it and stuff like that. Oven mitts taken down. Our utensils are all packed away. My mom came down the other day and she actually helped me finish bubble wrapping everything else that was in here. Besides those, I'm just gonna get rid of those. I'm not a wine drinker anyway. These plates and these bowls, like I said, we're gonna be thrown away just because they're so old. Need to pack those still, but otherwise this cabinet is now empty. This cabinet's empty except for those cups that we've been using. Now this is what my room looks like. Please ignore the bed because I'm doing the laundry. I just washed my sheets. They're right there and they just got done. But this is what my room is looking like. My suitcase is packed with all of my clothes in it. My vanity's ready to go. All of my makeup is packed right there in my makeup bag. Now this room I am sad to be leaving behind because if you guys remember, we painted the girls' room. Oh my gosh, so many memories in here. Literally so many memories from the moment that we moved in here. Oh, I'm gonna try not to cry right now. The past couple days, it's like really been starting to hit me that we're leaving. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyways, the past couple of days it's been really hitting me, but I think today out of all days it's really hitting me since our pod got delivered that we're actually like leaving. Sorry guys, please just ignore me being a crybaby right now. But I am also washing the girls' bedding. This wall I'm so sad to be having to take apart. We have to repaint it. We have to repaint this beautiful wall. We have to take all these stars down. We're keeping the girls' names because I do want to hang them back up in their new rooms. Same with the stars. They really loved the stars, so I do want to get more stars. Still have like curtains up here and in the living room, which Tyler's going to be taking down, as well as their names. He's going to take down. He flies in tonight. That's going to the trash because it's literally just like falling apart. The girls' dresser is empty for the most part, other than like these have their clothes for this week that they're wearing, and then a few other clothes that I still need to pack, but their dresser's empty. But yeah, you guys, otherwise this room it's empty. It may not look like a whole bunch since my last video and I did an update for you guys in the last video, but I have done a ton more. I really won't clean the apartment until after everything's out because then it'll be easier for me to vacuum and clean the floors and stuff like that. I did halfway clean the kitchen, like I deep cleaned the stove, the oven, the burners, all that stuff, so that side of the kitchen is clean. It's just the sink side of the kitchen that needs to be cleaned and swept and mopped, obviously. But yeah, I won't be doing that until probably Friday. So today is Wednesday. Pod got delivered. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're loading the pod. Friday is a busy day full of cleaning. The pod also gets picked up that day, and then that night we have a concert to go to. Tyler and I are gonna go see Cody Johnson, so we're super excited for that. And then Saturday we leave, so it's just freaking crazy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just set the camera down for now and finish up these little last like knickknacks that I have to do. We do have to leave in a couple hours to go get Tyler from the airport. Good morning, guys. It is officially moving day. We are moving everything into the pod today. Tyler's cousin is here to help us. They just ran to go get another dolly and then another box and some paper plates. I'm over here just packing up like the rest of the small stuff that's still around the house. So like here's all of our cleaning supplies. I'm running one more load of the dishwasher. Packed up this box. Literally it's baby bottles, random stuff, or utensil holders, sponges, like literally just random stuff. I'm melting that wax so that I can clean it out and then pack that away. All of our plates and stuff are going to go in here, so I'll be doing that once the dishwasher's done. Literally in just a few short hours, this house is going to look so empty. Like, just take in these last few moments because soon all of this won't be here. Besties, please ignore my face. I am sunburned so bad from moving today, but it's literally 11:15 p.m. and everybody just went home. We moved literally everything except for a few small minor things that we will be putting in the pod tomorrow before it gets picked up. But I am exhausted. My body is hurting. I am just so tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Okay guys, this is my first time talking to you on this road trip, but we are in Salt Lake City, Utah. We just stopped and ate lunch, and this road trip has been so freaking long. We're barely halfway and it's already almost 2 o'clock. So, any words to say to
My
them?
ass fucking hurts, and then doing those drives twice is ass.
Yeah, I bet. It's been long.
I didn't have an ass before, but I'm pretty sure it's flat now.
And we got Ray Ray back there. We both got the girls' iPads set up and they've been just watching movies, coloring, and enjoying the car ride. There's Miss Nova too. She's actually doing pretty good. Nova! Hi, baby. But yeah, you guys, we're getting gas and then we're gonna get back on the road.
It's $3.27. Bruh. And it only gets up higher though the more west we go.
Great. Alright, you guys, we have made it to Nevada. We have made it! It has been such a long day and a long weekend and the long past few days of us just moving. Like, boy, do I have a story to tell you guys. Actually, multiple stories to tell you guys because it's been hectic. Like, I'm literally missing 2 nails on this hand and a nail on this hand. Anyways, you guys, yeah, we made it. We made it about like an hour, a little bit over an hour ago, I guess. And Tyler unloaded everything. I've been kind of unpacking everything as we go. We are staying in a hotel for a little bit, which I will give you guys more details on what's going on with all that stuff. But tonight, that's not gonna happen. I will probably give you guys like a story time tomorrow or something. Once we're all settled in, then I will give you guys multiple story times on stuff that's happened this week and what's to come for the future and all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, so we are at our hotel now and I'm gonna give you guys a hotel room tour. So first off, this is the front door. When you walk in, we have a little kitchenette right here. So this is the fridge. We have a good nice sized kitchen. Then to the left, we have a hook right here. This is the vanity area. And then this is the toilet and shower area. Then we come back out and this is the main area of the hotel room. And you guys, when we walked in here, we were like, oh my gosh, this place is actually huge. So the girls and Nova have plenty of room to run around. We did want to get a king, but they only had a 2 queen option, so we had to settle for that. But there's our beds, and then here's our TV with a little table, just an extra chair, and then here's like a little closet area. Don't mind the mess in here, you guys. Like, the girls already started digging out all of their toys, and like I said, I've started unpacking. So here's some of this stuff. And then as far as the view, I really can't show you guys much because it's dark. But yeah, there's a quick overview of our room. There's Nova. Nova, come here, baby. Come here, my baby. Hi, you did so good on the road trip, huh? Yes, you did. But yeah, you guys, so Tyler and Paisley went to go grab some dinner for us. We're gonna eat dinner, probably shower, give the girls a shower, clean them up, and then go to bed because we are exhausted. And when I tell you guys that this road trip was a long road trip and it's been a long day, I truly mean it because like, oh my gosh, it was a long day. Like what should have been like a 14.5 hour, 15 hour road trip was like a 17-hour road trip. Like our ETA ended up being an hour and a half later than what we wanted. So anyways, yeah, that's a story time for later. I will get into all that, all the details about moving, like I said. But yeah, just gonna wait for Tyler and P to come back with the food and we're gonna eat. All right, besties, I've had a couple days to like decompress and stuff after the road trip because it was just really, really long and hectic and stressful. So let me just rewind and backtrack to the day that we were moving everything. So Wednesday, our pod got delivered and Tyler flew in that night as well. And then Thursday was the day that we were moving everything. We did have some help, so Tyler's cousin came to help us, and then our neighbor let us use her truck, which actually helped us a ton. Using her truck cut the time in half of us moving everything. It was insane. Like if we did not have her truck, it probably would have taken us 2 full days to move all of our stuff. Thursday, nothing crazy happened. Everything went smoothly. The move went smoothly. We were able to fit everything that we knew was going to fit. We left behind our bed. We left behind the girls' dresser just because we want to get new of those. So those either way wouldn't have fit. One thing that we are sad about that we did have to leave behind, it was Tyler's grill. I got him that for his first Father's Day gift ever. So it was pretty sad that we had to leave that behind because it just wouldn't fit in the pod. But either way, he has been wanting to upgrade his grill because they have newer ones. He has a Blackstone. So we're just gonna get him a bigger, better one. So yeah, Thursday, everything went smoothly. Then come to Friday, Tyler and I are the only ones moving the rest of the stuff, which honestly it was just a lot of smaller things, like some of the girls' toys that were left over, stuff that was left over on the walls, small boxes, like literally it was just the smaller stuff that me and him could do ourselves. Then we get to the very end of loading up the pod. I think there was like a big bag that we had to load in and then a couple other things that we had to load in, and we had to park the pod on the street first off, so we had to walk a little bit from our house, and we drive over to the pod to load up the last few things that we need to load up, and the pod is gone. So we were like, what the heck? Because with pod, they're supposed to call you when they are on the way to drop off the pod, and they were supposed to call you when they are on the way to come and pick up your pod. Well, they didn't call us when they were coming to pick up our pod. Our immediate thought was like, what the heck? Like we were furious. We were so pissed. Like what if they had picked up the pod in the middle of us still moving stuff that morning? Like luckily we were at the very end and only had like 2 more things to put into the pod, but that's just not the point. Like they're supposed to call us when they're on the way to pick up the pod, and they didn't do that. So Tyler and I were furious, but luckily also the pod storage location is only 20 minutes away from our house in Colorado. So I called up pods and I was like, look, you guys took our pod, you didn't tell us you were taking our pod. Is our pod there? Like we have a few more things that we still need to put into it. But the manager was really sweet and he did let us put the last few things that we needed to in the pod. As we were pulling up to the location, he was just taking our pod off of the truck. So it had literally just got to the storage location. But like that's not the point. What if we were in the middle of still moving stuff that morning? Like they gave us a time window. The time window was from 11:45 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. That was the 3-hour window of when they could pick it up. That's like any time between those 2 times is when they would pick it up, but they would call us when they were on the way to come get it. So luckily that morning we did make sure that we got the pod fully loaded as much as we could by 11:45, so in case they came at 11:45, like it was ready to go. The 2 things that we did have to load were a few things that we forgot about, and then we realized we're still in the house and we were like, oh shit, this needs to go to the pod. But like I said, that's not the point. They still should have called us when they were on their way to pick up the pod. It was just so annoying and so stressful. But yeah, so once we got that figured out and dropped off those few things left into the pod, we went and ran the rest of our errands. And then Friday night, that same night, Tyler and I went to a concert. We went to go see Cody Johnson, and when I bought the tickets, it did not say there was any like view obstruction, and when we got there we had sound tent like view obstruction, so we really couldn't see the stage too well, but we could still see Kojo. If we stood up, we could only see like half of Kojo. We couldn't see all of Kojo, so the seats kind of sucked, and we were both exhausted at this concert, but it was a really good concert. We do want to go see him again to get like a better experience, better seats, because yeah, it just didn't work out how we wanted it to for the concert. So that night we didn't get home until I want to say like 12:30 from the concert, and our plan was to leave at 3:30 a.m. to go on a road trip that night. But we were like, okay, well that's only gonna give us like maybe an hour and a half of sleep, so we decided to leave at like 4. That didn't work. We didn't leave until like 4:30, 4:45, which was a lot later than we wanted to leave. And when we got home from the concert, Ray Lynn decided that she was gonna wake up and stay up all night. So I let Tyler sleep. I was like, go ahead and just sleep. He slept for I think like 2 hours, and I ended up staying up all night with Ray Lynn, so I was exhausted. But luckily for the first few hours of the drive, I was able to sleep while Tyler drove. And Raylyn slept for like the first 2 hours of the drive, but then throughout the rest of the drive and the rest of the road trip, she took little cat naps here and there and just did not want to sleep. By the end of the road trip, her eyes were swollen and they were so red. I felt so freaking bad, but she was fighting her sleep so hard. Like even to this day, we're like 3 days into being here, she's still trying to catch up on her sleep. Paisley on the other hand, she did great during the road trip. She did throw up a couple times. She gets motion sickness, so that was expected. I was prepared for that, but otherwise she did good. She stayed busy with coloring and movies and her toys and stuff like that. She did so good. And same with Nova, she did really good. We were worried about how the road trip was going to go with Nova, which is our dog if you didn't know. But she did great. She did freaking amazing. We were worried she was gonna get car sick and just go potty in the car and stuff like that, but no guys, she did freaking amazing. She went potty like normal, she ate like normal. She does have anxiety, so when she goes through change or has anxiety and stuff like that, she doesn't like to eat and go potty, but she did do that on the road trip. She went potty and ate, and she did so well in the car for like the 16 and a half, 17 hours we were in the car. The last 4 hours of the road trip were the roughest part, especially with Raylyn, because she was just crying and not wanting to sleep, and it was just so rough. But we made it to Nevada, so we're excited to be here. Like I said, I think this is our 3rd day that we've been here, and I love it here. It's so pretty, so beautiful. The area we're in is literally like in the middle of the mountains, and so everywhere you look, everywhere you drive, there's mountains. They're not big mountains like how the Colorado is. We are like only 45 minutes to an hour away from Lake Tahoe, so I'm super excited to go visit there as well. I've heard it's beautiful. But yeah, you guys, we have made it to our new home state. We are super excited to be here, super excited to explore more and get to know the area. Tyler has already been here for like a month, so he is starting to know the area pretty well. I obviously need to get used to the area. The house hunting has begun again. It was hard for Tyler to like tour places and try to find us a place while working at 12-hour shifts 10 days at a time, so it was just super hard for him. So it was just time that I came out here and I do the touring and stuff like that. Things have just been a little rough, a little stressful lately. Like my nails are so grown out. I'm missing 4 nails. These nails are 3 weeks old, and if my nails don't tell you how this move has been, I don't know what to tell you guys, because this move has been chaotic and stressful, but I know it will all work out and God has a plan for us. That is going to be it for this video, this road trip vlog. Thank you guys for continuing to stick around and joining us on this new chapter in our lives. I hope you guys are looking forward to this new adventure, this new journey with us, because I know we're looking forward to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you guys for coming along, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.